All right, yeah, I'll tell you a story and a joke. It's both of them are sort of jokes anyway, but one is more of a joke and the other one's more of a story. But first story. This was told to me by a Rabbi Taub, I remember, in Bnei Brak, a long time ago. Once a man was sitting in the rabbi of the was walking down the street, and he happened to be that he looks in the window, and he looks in the window of a restaurant, and he sees his the president of a synagogue sitting in the middle of the, and he's eating fish. He's eating fish, and he's like stuffing his mouth with fish. He's just and everyone in the restaurant is looking at him. He's the center of attraction, and he's just sitting and stuffing it, and he has a bib around. He's wiping his hands on his bib, and he wipes his mouth. He just puts another bib on, and he orders more fish. So the rabbi says, "I got to put a stop to this." So he goes in, and he says to Mr. Groyce, "Oh, Rabbi, how are you? Oh, wonderful! Wow, you're here today. Brings. You like fish, Rabbi?" He said, "Listen, cut it out. Stop it. You're making a fool of yourself." He said, "What do you mean? I love fish, Rabbi. I have love fish. Today is fish day in the restaurant. Do you like fish? I'll give you." He says, "What did you say?" He says, "I love fish." He said, "You're a liar, Mr. Gross. You're a liar." "What, Rabbi? Why would you say a thing like that? Why? I mean, in front of everybody, right?" He said, "You're a liar, Gross. You don't love fish. If you love the fish, you would let the fish eat you. You love yourself. That's why you're eating the fish. You love yourself." The same thing is in the world where we say we love others, you give other people really love themselves. Therefore, they do the commandments, they do this because they want to receive more, they want to go to heaven, they want to this. They're really doing it for themselves. If you really loved God, then you wouldn't think about what God gives you. You would want to give yourself over to the Creator. Let God eat you. Joe, story number one. Story number two. This is a joke told to me by my dear friend who passed away, unfortunately, and his name was Ruvain Morantz. He was an excellent musician. He was in my classes when I gave to teach. Anyway, in the smicha class he was in. Joke. Same story. Man goes down, rabbi walks down the street, and he passes by, maybe the same rabbi. The next day he passes by a not kosher restaurant, seafood restaurant. And it happens to be, he looks in the window, and there he sees somebody that he knows, one of his congregation members. This time he won't make it the president. One of the congregation members going into the restaurant, and he sits down and he orders oysters. He orders what is it, lobster and crab with shrimps. He orders and he doesn't know what to do. Should he go in and tell the man to stop, or should he not? It's a rabbi going into to a not kosher restaurant. Doesn't look nice. Maybe people will see that he just went in. He doesn't know what to do. Meanwhile, he watches. They bring the person his food, and he eats the whole thing quick. Snaps the whole thing down, snarfs it all down, drinks all the oysters, whatever he does, however he eats oysters. He eats the whole thing, and he wipes his mouth off, and he pays and he leaves. And he's happy. He's going out. He's happy. He's picking his teeth. And the rabbi says, "Excuse me, Mr. Weiss." Says, "Oh, Rabbi, wow, it's really nice seeing you here. What are you doing in this place? In this? No, I just went in to make a phone call. And I needed the bathroom also." He said, "Listen, Mr. Weiss, I saw you sit down and order the food, and I saw you receive the food, and I saw you eat the food." He said, "You saw it from beginning to the end?" I said, "Yes, I did." He said, "If so, I was under rabbinical supervision." I was under rabbinical supervision, so it's okay what I did. Which means what? If a person wants to do something wrong, he'll always find excuses to say that it's permissible. Have a good day with Mashiach now. We'll talk, God willing, tomorrow.